He wakes up early, before the sun dares touch the windows, before reality is fully solidified around him. In that liminal hush, he performs the first ritual of the day, ties his noose and calls it a tie. A soft noose made of silk and status, of expectations and routine. It dangles not from the ceiling, no, it hangs from his throat like a polite strangulation, and he wears it proudly, because that's what they do. He perfects his smile, not with joy, but precision. A mathematical curl of the lips sculpted in the mirror like a mask made of habit. He doesn't smile because he feels, but because he knows he's expected to. He's memorized every expression like a script. The applause comes in nods, paychecks, polite laughter at meetings, a standing ovation of nothing. They call it success. He climbs the ladder, rung by rung, each step a burial. Not of dreams, no. Dreams are for poets and madmen. He buries pieces of self. The laughter that once erupted without warning. The silence that used to feel like peace, not absence. The questions he used to ask at night, where did they go? Or worse, when did he stop asking? And she is the Mona Lisa of the digital temple. Perfect light, perfect angle, perfect lie. She frames herself in a world where likes are love and followers are friends. But no one knows her name. Not the real one. The secret name she whispered to the stars when she was 13 and still believed she could be someone real. They scroll, they click, they comment with hearts, but they never hear her heart break under the weight of pretending to be fine. You ask if we are more than the people we pretend to be. And I ask you this, when did pretending become the default? When did we trade mirrors for screens? When did our reflections become curated profiles, glossy and unblemished, sanitized for mass consumption? He pours another drink, not for celebration, but sedation. Silence used to be holy. Now it's a war zone. His thoughts circle like vultures, hungry and unrelenting. So he drowns them, glass after glass, lie after lie. I'm good, he says. I'm just tired. Tired. The code word of the broken, the universal password to unlock pity without ever confessing pain. And she walks through her perfect house like a ghost in a museum. There's love there, yes, but love built from habit and fear, from comfort mistaken for connection. They hold hands but not hearts. She's not lonely. She's alone in the presence of someone else. And that's a kind of hell that doesn't come with fire. Just echo. Maybe we are actors. Maybe we've always been. Shakespeare said the world was a stage, but he forgot to mention the masks. How they fuse to the face, how eventually you forget there was ever a you underneath. So I ask again, if we rip the masks off, if we stand barefaced and shivering before one another, what do we find? A person or the remains of one? Would you recognize him if you saw him? The boy who once laughed at the clouds, who cried during thunderstorms not out of fear, but because they made him feel. Would you know her if she stripped away the filters, the flawless frames, the practiced poses, and showed you the scar behind her smile? He wakes up early, he ties his noose, he paints his grin, and the world applauds. But some nights he looks in the mirror just a second longer, and there, beneath the plastic smile and the corporate costume, in the glint of his own tired eyes, he sees a flicker, a rebellion, not loud, not dramatic, just the quiet thought, maybe I'm not this mask, and maybe neither are you.